future employer. This is David Korn in the Puget Sound. The reason I'm making this video is I wanted you to know a little bit more about me and how I communicate, and just give you the flavor of the kind of person that I am, so that you can resolutely determine that you want to call me or invite me in for an interview. I'm obviously someone who doesn't have purple hair. I don't have a bolt in my nose. Let's face it, I have a fairly unusual background, but physically and my appearance, I'm probably a pretty normal person in those regards, but my background isn't. I had a very unusual experience as a young age. I went and got an apartment in New York when I was 17. I went to probably one of the best architecture schools in the world. It took me 6 years to complete actually what is a 5-year college degree, because I took a year off and did construction. After college I worked in New York for 2 years. Then I went to Korea, where I actually lived in a temple. Went on to Japan, worked in Tokyo for a little bit, came back to the US, worked in North Carolina, got my architect's license, moved to Seattle, which has been a great thing for me. Worked for the architects that did the Space Needle, answered my calling, really understood that I needed to be in money management and work as a broker. Had a big career at Morgan Stanley. Actually made a critical mistake, one of those things you make in midlife, but was probably one of the most profound things that ever happened in my life. Big lifetime lesson. Took a job at Lowe's, very, very humbling. Worked there for 6 years. Amazing. You just can't imagine what it's like to be managing $40 million at Morgan Stanley. You have the NASDAQ trading desk calling you, wanting to introduce themselves just to make sure that you know that they're thinking about you, and then 2 years later you're unloading trucks and forklift certified. Just amazing. Personally, I like fine cooking, like to write, although I'm pretty well educated and articulate. On a material level, I have a humble life. I'm not into material things. My character is such that, if I say I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. If I say I'm going to do it, I do it. Love to write, love fine cooking, light sleeper, very task-oriented, enjoy tournament chess. That's my life, and I will enjoy working with you in the future. Thank you.
For additional information, contact Euristical at twitter.com.